Brazil, 2014. Group D. The opposition included 4 World Cup titles, among them held by Uruguay, Italy, and England. 7 titles shared by the 3. And then there was modest Costa Rica. At the time, their best achievement was advancing from the group stage, a feat accomplished 24 years earlier. No one believed in them. Bookmakers, fans, experts, no one except for the team itself. This is the story of how a yo-yo team silenced the world. This is the story of Los Ticos. At the helm of this ship stood the Colombian tactician Jorge Luis Pinto, strict, meticulous, and obsessed with discipline. Pinto knew that in the group of death, survival was the priority, not playing open, expansive football. His formula was simple: an impenetrable defense, calculated counterattacks, and ironclad discipline. He opted for a formation with 3 central defenders, allowing the team to overload the flanks and shift shape instantly. His motto was pragmatism, and it proved to be the only right approach. But any tactic relies on a reliable last line of defense, and Costa Rica had one. Killer Navas. This tournament was his finest hour. His saves were so phenomenal that, after the World Cup, Real Madrid itself took an interest in him. Navas was not just a goalkeeper, he was a 9th outfield player in defense, and often the best attacker when it came to launching counterattacks. The match against Uruguay. It was a nightmare start. A penalty conceded and a goal from Cavani. But that was precisely when the team showed its character. The second half was a showcase for the young Joel Campbell. He equalized. Then Duarte scored. And Marcos Urrea capped it all off brilliantly. 31. The first shocker. Then came Italy. A team accustomed to dominating possession was defeated in spectacular fashion. Captain Brian Ruiz scored the only goal in the 44th minute, while the defense effectively shut Andrea Pirlo out of the game. After just 2 rounds, Costa Rica, team many had written off before the tournament even began, had already secured a spot in the knockout stage. They then drew against England to finish top of the group, leaving 3 giants of the game behind. Greece awaited them in the round of 16. Everything was going according to plan. A goal from Ruiz and a solid defense. But Duarte's sending off and a goal in the final minute of regulation time forced the match into extra time. And once again, a penalty shootout. Once again, nerves of steel. Costa Rica knocked out Greece. A powerful Netherlands side awaited them in the quarterfinals. For 120 minutes, Los Ticos withstood the onslaught from Robben and Van Persie. Navas worked miracles, pulling off saves on seemingly unstoppable shots. Yet even then, at the peak of exhaustion, they held firm. They were stopped only by a masterstroke substitution from Louis van Gaal, bringing on goalkeeper Tim Krul for the penalties. 2 saves later, the fairy tale was over. A penalty shootout defeat, but an absolute moral victory. The best result in the team's history, turning them into national heroes. Costa Rica's performance in Brazil forever changed the way CONCACAF teams are viewed. They became the best team in the region, climbing to record highs in the FIFA rankings. Their story is a reminder. In football, money and big names don't decide everything. Where there is character, discipline, and a team, the impossible becomes possible.